Zip ties, simple, cheap, and surprisingly powerful. In this video, we'll show you clever ways to use them all around your home, workshop, and garden. From fixing cables to saving closet space, these easy hacks will make everyday tasks faster and smarter. You will never look at a zip tie the same way again. Take a roll of tape and thread a plastic zip tie through the tube. Tighten the tie and cut off the excess end at a sharp angle. Now simply pull the tape and sharply jerk it against the sharp edge of the tie. The piece will tear off easily. Thread plastic zip ties through the holes in the curtain, then wrap around the rod and tighten. Now you have a replacement for curtain rings. To protect a child from potentially dangerous items in a cabinet, make simple protection using an ordinary plastic zip tie. Don't cut open the bag of zip ties like I did, if you don't want them constantly spilling out. Better to make a small hole on the side of the bag with scissors. Now pull out zip ties one by one or several at once through the side hole. Broken tab on a network cable and it keeps falling out of the socket? Trim the zip tie at this spot and insert it into the socket from above, where the broken tab should be. Then insert the network cable. For additional fixation, wrap a second zip tie around the cable together with the first zip tie and tighten. Apply glue to the parts that need to be bonded. Press them together and tightly secure with plastic zip ties so the parts are firmly pressed. Now you can leave the bond to dry without having to squeeze the parts with your hands the whole time. Put several plastic zip ties on the spout of a watering can. Thread the handle of a spoon under the zip ties and tighten securely. Now water will pour not in a stream, but evenly watering a large area of plants. Remove the clamp ring from the angle grinder and thread two plastic zip ties through its holes. Remove the disc and reinstall the ring. You'll get a mini lawn mower for trimming grass. Gather all the zip ties in a bundle and secure them with one zip tie. As you use them, the bundle will get thinner. Just retighten the securing zip tie. To avoid constantly losing the tube from a spray can, like WD-40, put a plastic zip tie around the can, but don't tighten it fully. In the gap between the zip tie and the can, insert the spray tube. Now the tube will always be with the can and won't get lost. Need to put your hair in a bond but don't have any hair ties on hand? Use a zip tie as a temporary solution. Put plastic zip ties in an empty wet wipes package with a flap. Now open the flap and take out zip ties one by one. Convenient and compact storage is ready. Insert a knife into the hole of the zip tie and pry the locking tab upward. Simultaneously pull the tail of the zip tie. The zip tie will open and the tail will easily pull out. Using too much liquid soap? Put several plastic zip ties on the dispenser tube from below and tighten them. Now economical soap usage is ensured. Put a plastic zip tie on a drill bit at the needed distance from the tip and tighten. Use the zip tie as a drilling depth stop. Now all holes will be the same depth and the work surface will remain undamaged. Fold jeans into a tight roll and secure with plastic zip ties. Do the same with a sweater and other clothes. Items will take up minimal space and fit even in a small suitcase, bag, or backpack. Secure 2 plastic zip ties on a smartphone and cut the ends, leaving a few centimeters of tails at the back. Stand the phone on these tail legs. You get a convenient stand for watching movies or playing games. Make a temporary handle for a drawer using an ordinary plastic zip tie. If you assemble an electrical plug like this, it's unreliable. Secure the wires to the base inside the plug with a plastic zip tie before putting on the outer casing. Now when the wire is pulled, it won't tear out or fall out of the plug. A reliable connection is ensured. Put plastic zip ties on a hanger, connecting them in a chain of rings, one zip tie into another. Insert an additional hanger with clothes into each ring. You'll get a vertical chain of hangers that save space in the closet. Tighten a plastic zip tie on a lighter so the button is constantly pressed. Place the lighter on an office clip. You get a source of continuous flame for heating. Secure plastic zip ties to the surface with a construction stapler. Thread the cable through these zip ties and tighten them. Thread a plastic zip tie through the zipper pull and make a loop instead of a broken zipper tab. Simple replacement for a broken zipper tab is ready. If the hole for a screw turned out too wide, cut a plastic zip tie into small pieces and place them in this hole. Now screw in the screw, it will sit tight and won't wobble in the hole. Now I'll show you how you can use the same zip tie to secure a roll multiple times. Insert plastic zip ties into the holes on tool handles and make loops. Now hang tools by these loops in the workshop for your convenience. Put 2 plastic zip ties on a metal cable at a small distance from each other. Cut the cable with an angle grinder between the zip ties. You'll get a clean cut without frayed ends on the cable. Secure plastic zip ties on belt loops of pants. Insert tools into these zip ties, screwdrivers, pliers, hammer. You get a convenient belt organizer for tools. Secure one plastic zip tie on the belt and tighten. Thread other zip ties onto the tail of this zip tie. Now during work, remove zip ties one by one, they're always at hand. Secure plastic zip ties on round objects in your workshop, markers, drill bits, pencils. Trim excess ends. Now objects won't roll off the table and will lie motionless. Stick aluminum tape on one side of a damaged plastic part. Melt a plastic zip tie with a lighter and apply liquid plastic to the hole from the other side. Press down with a hard object and wait for complete hardening. The part is restored, the hole is invisible. Stubborn knot? Tighten a plastic zip tie on plier handles. Now squeeze the pliers with both hands and unscrew. The force will increase, and the nut will unscrew easier. Don't throw away plastic zip tie scraps. If the hole in a dowel is bigger than the screw, insert zip tie scraps into the dowel along with the screw. It will sit tight and securely fasten. Secure a zip tie in the center of a dish sponge for easy and quick cleaning of heating radiators from the inside. Put a plastic zip tie on the metal handle of a pot lid and tighten. No more burns. Thread a plastic zip tie through the hole in the zipper pole and make a ring. Zip up the zipper and put the ring on the pants button. Then fasten the button as usual. If jeans became too big, thread one long plastic zip tie through two side belt loops on the right, a second zip tie through two loops on the left. Tighten the zip ties to the needed size so the jeans fit your figure. Trim excess tails. Jeans are back to size. Now I'll show how you can easily open a zip tie. Slightly flatten the square lock of the zip tie with round nose pliers so it becomes diamond shaped and pull. The zip tie will open and the tail will easily pull out. Drive a wooden stake into the ground near a tree or plant. Pull weak or leaning branches to the stake and secure them with plastic zip ties. You get reliable support for branches. Secure a flashlight on bicycle handlebars with two plastic zip ties. Great solution for bike rides in the dark. Use cut-off tails from wide plastic zip ties as cabinet handles. Gather tool with a plastic zip tie. Choose a zip tie matching the fabric color, then it will be practically invisible, and curtains will drape beautifully. Cut a large plastic bottle and make 4 holes, 2 on each side. Thread a plastic zip tie through one hole, thread a silicone tube onto it and insert into the opposite hole. Secure handles on both sides. You get a tool organizer with convenient silicone handles. File and remove the top of a tin can with sandpaper. Put 2 plastic zip ties on the can and tighten. Thread a third zip tie under these zip ties and tighten it, forming a handle. You get a camping mug from a can with a convenient handle. This device will help level 2 boards or tiles of the same thickness. To avoid leaving sharp zip tie edges and getting scratched, cut them not with scissors, but with nail clippers. Make a hole in the center of a bottle cap. Cut off the bottle neck and put another cap on it. Unscrew the cap, insert a plastic zip tie into the hole, forming a loop and secure. You get an organizer for small items with a convenient hanging loop. Gather all scraps from plastic zip ties in a bundle and secure with a zip tie. Pour hot glue into a plastic bottle cap and insert this bundle into the cap. You get a mini broom for cleaning hard-to-reach places. Make holes in stickers and thread zip ties through them. Secure a paper clip in the central zip tie for hanging stickers on the wall.